Monday morning. Depending on what part of the country you're in, it's going to be a little bit better than others. Here in the southeast, especially in Charlotte, we're preparing for some wind and rain from Irma. I think the latest update today is that she's down to a Category 1 storm, and I know she's on her way to Atlanta. She'll have some wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour. I think in Charlotte we could see around 30 miles per hour. So if you checked out my video from this weekend, I talked a little bit about RV storage during Irma and where I should put the Airstream Interstate. So as you've seen, I went ahead and brought it home, parked it on my driveway, regardless of what my HOA says right now. I'm only allowed to have the RV parked at the house for 24 hours. My plan is that I'll take it back to the RV storage on Tuesday once the wind gusts leave us. So it's looking a little more like 48 hours, but I'm okay with that, and I think the HOA and my neighbors can get over it. Worst case scenario, I'll move it off of my driveway for a second, move it back on, and in my mind that resets the 24-hour clock. So, but again, my biggest concern was the neighbors' crap that they have at the RV storage facility located behind their RV. I do need to let the RV storage lot folks know that all of that stuff is back there. It's just absolutely in no way good that it's there. So if you're in Florida by chance and you're watching this, I definitely have y'all in my thoughts and prayers, and hopefully everyone is hanging in there. I heard there's about 5 million residents in Florida without power this morning. Seems like there's so much going on for a gloomy, stormy, rainy Monday, September 11th, but also wanted to share my thoughts and prayers with everyone who lost friends, family, colleagues, and loved ones in the September 11th attacks in New York. On Wednesday, I have a business trip to Austin, Texas. I've never been to Austin, and I've been looking forward to going to it. I have a colleague who's flying out of, or supposed to fly out of Tampa, so I'm waiting to hear from her today if she'll actually be flying out. So at this point, I don't know if I should go and leave Charlotte Wednesday, or if airports are just going to be a complete disaster. It's only about a one-day trip out there. I'll be in Austin Wednesday, Thursday, and come back Friday. I thought about extending my trip to explore Austin over the weekend, but I'm just kind of worn out even thinking about it and all the hassle of getting the rental car, and especially with everything going on down there in Houston, it's not really the most opportune time to be sightseeing, I don't feel. So we'll see. It's a gloomy Monday as Irma prepares to roll in. I tell you what, mornings like this, I just want to stay in bed. I don't know, my anxiety over the weekend regarding some work stuff. I try to stay off of my email over the weekend. There's nothing worse than logging into email or checking email over the weekend when mentally and emotionally you're relaxed, you're enjoying yourself, and then you see an email and either the tone of the email or the request of the email is such that you just get all worked up. And for me, my anxiety tends to take over because I want to get everything done right then and there. And so now, when I see these emails, it lingers in my mind of what needs to get done, and then my brain goes into overtime regarding everything I need to do when I get into the office on Monday, and it just really ruins hours of my weekend. It's exhausting, and especially when some managers have a tendency to bombard emails on a Sunday afternoon, one after another, and I'm talking like 10, 15 emails. And I know the expectation is that they're not looking for responses right then and there. I have to remind myself that. It's more of, for them, a task tracker when all of these emails get bombarded out, for them to just remind themselves that they made a request of me for certain things, and so they'll blast out 10, 15 emails. But it's just, I don't know, it's exhausting. So I'm like, oh my God, please, I just need to run away. So having the RV in the driveway was a beautiful reminder of, I need to get in that sucker and just haul ass for the mountains and run away. I swear I'm gonna go live in a cave. But I don't think the gloomy weather out today is helping either. So trying to find a little motivation to get going and be excited for a brand new week of challenges and work. Ugh.
Oh, life ain't a ding dong. If I could take you up in boom 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 boom, tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Ain't a ding dong. Plans would come true. Ain't a ding dong. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Ain't a ding dong, lang lang lang. Boom boom.
Yeah.
Ain't a ding dong, lang lang lang. Boom boom. Oh, life ain't a ding dong. If I could take you up in boom 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 boom, tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Ain't a ding dong. Plans would come true. Ain't a ding dong. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
If you haven't checked out the video where I first talk about Hurricane Irma and the RV, I'll put a link to it at the end of this video. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, give me a thumbs up or a shout out in the comment section and share with your friends. Till next time, take care.